Every time you sit down to decide where your capital goes, a silent enemy waits behind the numbers, the pitch decks, the projections. It's not the market risk. It's not the technology. It's this invisible force sucking the life out of every deal, the curse of the wrong cultural fit. You've felt it, haven't you? That gut punch when you realize that the founder's vision, no matter how brilliant, just doesn't align with your values, your way of working, your drive. It's maddening. You want to back the next big thing, but the team's vibe? It feels off. Not a deal breaker on paper, but deep down you know it will bleed your time, your sanity, your money. This is the silent killer of startups and VC portfolios alike, and it's not just soft fluff. It's the firewall between success and failure. So listen close, because failing to act on this will cost you everything. Stop treating cultural fit like some secondary checklist item you can sacrifice for numbers or optics. The world's changed. Founders today aren't just building companies, they're building movements. What if your decision to invest was about more than just spreadsheets? What if it was about soul? About whether their values sync with yours? Whether their hunger for impact mirrors your own fire? Whether their way of working respects the trust and independence you demand? Don't outsource this gut instinct to advisors or fancy frameworks. Own it. This is your frontline battle. Challenge every pitch with a simple but brutal question. Can I see myself dying for this cause alongside these people? If the answer wavers, walk away, no matter how shiny the metrics. This is about survival, not convenience. But here's the secret no one tells you. Cultural fit is not about sameness or comfort. It's about radical alignment in mission and hunger, paired with ferocious respect for differences that spark innovation. Founders and investors who share core values but embrace their unique perspectives unleash a dynamite cocktail of trust, speed, and resilience. So instead of hunting clones of yourself or your team, block out the noise and search for that burning common ground beneath the surface. Look for passion calibrated to your speed, ethics that won't compromise under pressure, and a thirst for transformation that eclipses any friction caused by background or style. This right here is how you turn friction into fuel. Now get this, cultural fit isn't a checkbox you tick once. It's an evolving rhythm you cultivate every day, long after the deal papers are signed. It's brutal honesty in the tough talks when strategy breaks down. It's steadfast support when setbacks crush spirits. It's shared grit when the world screams to quit. If you miss this, if you assume a fit exists because of a handshake and buzzwords, you're building on quicksand. Your investment will drown in mistrust, misaligned priorities, and silence that slowly suffocates innovation. Here's what must happen next. Start with raw transparency in every meeting. Demand narratives from founders not just about their market, but about how they build culture under pressure, how they deal with failure at the moral level, how they lift others when everyone else is ready to leave them for dead. Measure cultural fit by the stories that unlock their true selves, not by rehearsed answers. Then, match your choices against your own foundations. If you don't know what values you won't sacrifice before the deal, you don't know what cultural fit means to you. And lastly, build your own network, your autonomous tribe of founders, investors, and leaders who don't settle for cheap harmony, but hunger for dynamic synergy. These are the connections where cultural fit doesn't dilute into a buzzword, but becomes a living, breathing force powering real breakthroughs. Without this, all capital is just money shifting hands. With it, capital becomes the rocket fuel for changing the world. You're not in this to play safe. You're in this to rewrite what's possible. So stop lying to yourself. Stop pretending culture is a nice to have. It's the make or break core of every venture decision. Embrace it with fire, with obsession, with ruthless clarity, and watch your investments ignite beyond anything the spreadsheets ever dared predict. This is the mission. The stakes are your future, your sanity, your legacy. Choose culture, choose survival, choose victory.